Hello Facebook ads people, my name is Konstantinos and today is a day that we're going to discuss about the end of breakdown data reporting on the Facebook platform. The breakdown results are gone and they are never coming back, as Facebook announced after the iOS changes.
No! God, please, no! No!
If you follow me on social media, if you've read my book, you know that I love dynamic creative ads and top-end targeting. I love segmentation of different audiences and demographics, but I won't be able to break down the results of my ads anymore in order to do this, and this is actually devastating. With breakdown results, we were able to see which ages, placements and more were working, bringing sales or leads. And that was amazing for me, my accounts, and I bet for other people too. But now it is just gone. It is not coming back as Facebook announced. The breakdown of which dynamic creatives or copies are working was discontinued for a period, but now it is back and I'm super happy about it.
Flashback.
One last thing that is really bothering me, and I actually consider it one of the worst developments on the platform, is that the breakdown of results are not available anymore.
What?
And because I'm so pissed about it, I'm going to do a whole video about this topic.
End of flashback.
There is one thing that really bothers me the most. That the next time a Facebook representative talks to me about automatic placements, I won't be able to rub in their face the breakdown results of the placements showing that 3 or 4 placements actually work. The idea that I'm not able to do this anymore drives me crazy. There's a small workaround, but I'm still not super satisfied with it. Let's jump on my computer to show you how to break down the results and how it used to look and how it looks now. So, let me show you how the breakdown of results is working. Now that we have the breakdown of results for the dynamic ads, again, thank God, okay, we can actually see how it used to look also for the age, placement and stuff. So, I have this campaign from the last 30 days, the results, we can see that it spent 5.5k. Okay, so if we come here on the dots, okay, we can see the breakdown. If we see the breakdown by time, we don't want to see that, but we used to be able to see that. The age, gender, and country, and also very important, it was the placement, as I mentioned. So let's go on the age. What we can see here, nothing. We can see 0 results, okay? So we cannot understand where these 130 purchases are coming from which age. But there's a workaround, as I said. We can see how much money it was spent towards the ages. So we can understand from that if the sales are coming from 55, 64, 65 plus, okay, the purchases should be there. Okay, because we spend more money towards these ages. Now, the big question is, if my ads are working and I'm seeing the amount spent, then I can understand that it's working because it's optimizing for these ages. Perfect. If my ads are not working, what is going to happen? Then you are helpless. That's the truth. And the point that I'm saying that not having the breakdown of results because we cannot see how Facebook is spending our money, it's tragic. It's because of that. Because if 65 plus, for example, it's spending a lot of money, but it's not giving you the cost per acquisition that you want in order to be profitable, maybe in your next ads, and this is what we used to do back on the spring, we were able to actually say, okay, I'm not going to target 65 plus, I'm going to go until 64. So now this option is gone. Also, another thing is the breakdown of the placement. This is very important for me because when it comes to placements, I like to use Instagram feed, Facebook feed, Instagram stories, maybe Facebook stories. And now, of course, we have the Reels that we are all testing and we will see what's going to happen with them. But everything else that Facebook says, if you talk with a representative, they're going to say exactly the same thing. Do automatic placements. Why? When we were being able to break down the results, we were able to see that when you have all of these different placements, you were actually able to spend a little bit, something like it was spending something like 30 cents, 40 cents, $1, okay, and then it was spending all the other money on the Facebook feed or the Instagram feed. And every representative was saying that yes, because it's optimizing towards those options, so it's spending all this amount of money there. My way of thinking is this: what if this is a conspiracy? Okay, what if Facebook wants you to spend in all of the placements, even if they know that it's going to optimize at the end of the day for Facebook feed and Instagram stories? Are they winning a lot of money? Of course they do. Because imagine that each of your ad sets is spending at least $3, $4, $5 without any return on these stupid other placements instead of advertising immediately to those placements. It's a lot of money, as you can understand. So this is one of the other things that is really annoying and we will not be able to break down anymore. The good news is that the breakdown of results for the dynamic ads is back. Let me show you how they're working so that you can take also an idea of how it used to work about the ages and the placements and the platform, of course. Now, if we come to those two ad sets and we click here, we can come to breakdown and we can do by dynamic creative. We can see about images and we can see that now we have this segmentation and we know that this video, for example, has the majority of the sales. Over here we have this and this video having the majority of the sales. We can do exactly the same about the copy by doing that, and we can see that this copy, for example, is selling better, and in that case this and this copy are selling better. Why is this important? Because when you're doing dynamic ads and you're having several videos or images, or you are having several copies, you can actually break down the results and see what is working and what doesn't work, and then adjust your strategy in the next dynamic ads that you're going to see. So that's all I had for you about the breakdown of the results. It's really sad that we cannot actually use the breakdown results for the age placement and everything in order to see our demographics. Most probably you can do that with UTM parameters and you can check your Google Analytics for that. That's the sad truth, and you won't be able to actually do changes like analyzing the results and knowing, for example, that a specific age is not working for you. You have to do the analysis about that externally. And the other thing is that at least we have back the breakdown of the dynamic results. If we didn't have that, most probably this video would had another language and another tone, because I was going to be even more angry with Facebook.
Ήρεμα, χαλαρά, όμορφα. Ούτε νεύρα, ούτε τίποτα. Ήρεμα.
You won't be able to see the exact number of sales, but you will be able to know where Facebook is spending your money. And guess what? If the cost per result is okay, and my business and my campaign is working, then perfect. Facebook, you can spend all the money that you want. And it goes like this. I'm spending money. Oops, my campaign is working. Facebook, take all my money, it's yours. Who is going to clean this up now? The big question is, what is going to happen if the results are bad? And apparently you're spending my money, Facebook, on the wrong placements or demographics. To be honest with you, I just don't see why the iOS changes brought the end of the breakdown results. I don't get it in a technical level. And I don't see how a platform asks from advertisers to just trust it blindly without being able to analyze any results from the ads that they have paid and they have spent their own money. I just think that Facebook should wear their big boy pants, and since they cannot do the job, admit that they will have to analyze the results with Google Analytics, because this is what we are doing for the past month. Does the truth hurt you, Facebook? Fix the platform. In any case, that's all I had for you about the loss of breakdown results. Hit the like button if you like the video and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. If you didn't like it, it's totally fine. If you feel like it, leave your questions below with the hashtag AskConstantinos and your question might be featured in a future video. And don't forget that if you want to learn more about Facebook ads, you can read my book or check my courses. Links are below in the description. Until we meet again, be creative and be consistent.